Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be attempting the left hand versus right hand challenge. So I've decided to draw with graphite and I've chosen a lovely owl reference. It's got some really beautiful eyes. So I'm going to be first of all drawing with my right hand, so my usual drawing hand. And I'm going to spend 30 minutes drawing with my right hand, and then I'm going to switch and use my left hand and spend 30 minutes drawing with that one as well, drawing exactly the same thing. And then we're going to compare the two drawings and see just how much of a disaster drawing with the incorrect hand is. So I'm going to pop the reference up on the screen for you and we're going to get going. So I have set my timer for 30 minutes. So we're going to jump straight in and get going. So if we're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so this is my 30-minute owl eye study. I feel like I've got quite a bit of detail in there, and there's a few areas that obviously I'm not happy with. It's only a 30-minute study, but I'm pretty happy with that, and that's not bad for an attempt with my right hand. So what I'm going to do is just flip the page, and we're going to flip 2 pages because there's a little drawing on that page next, and I'm going to complete the same drawing, the same sort of image with my left hand. So I am not proficient at all with my left hand. The only thing that I can do with my left hand is use my knife and fork around the wrong way. A lot of people hold their fork in this hand and the knife in this hand, but I do it the other way around. So that's the only thing I'm proficient with my left hand. So this is going to be a little bit interesting to see what I can do with this left hand. So I'm going to get the timer back up on my phone once more, and I'm going to set the timer up for another 30 minutes, and we're going to complete the left hand drawing. So okay, left hand, got to remember it's that left hand. Okay, let's begin this. Oh, this is so difficult to use. This hand is it's not easy. I'm just trying to get that outline in. I'm trying to really control my hand here, so God knows how left-handed people actually do this. I don't like not having this much control over my pencil. I can't get a curve. Okay, let's do this bottom lid. I think when using the blending stump will just make it look a whole lot better. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. So I know exactly what I want to do with the hand, but the hand is just not letting me, and I'm so fighting the urge to grab the pencil with my right hand and just draw it properly. Okay, we got the general outline of the eye. That's not too bad. I don't think that is too bad, so I'm just gonna put in this bit up here like I did with the other. Oh, it's really difficult. Oh my gosh, it's so difficult to use this, and all of the graphite is like on the stump on the wrong side. It's actually easier to hold my pencil in a different way with my left hand than how I hold it with my right hand, which is really interesting. I doubt I'm going to be able to get those really crisp outer edges, but I'm going to try my best. It's not looking too bad. It's coming together okay, actually, for the moment. I'm going to have to just turn the paper, I think, to get the angle. Anybody doing this with their left hand, I congratulate you, because this is difficult to use your left hand. I suppose it would be the same sort of thing with people that are left-handed trying to use their right hand. I'll be surprised and just happy if I can get some sort of drawing that even remotely looks like that reference photo. So I'll be completely happy if it just sort of turns out and looks semi-decent. It's so difficult to shade. Every time I go to pick up my pencils, I'm just so tempted just to use that right hand. I've so far resisted. So I'm just going to add in like all the dark areas, I think, first. If I just add some lines down and then do the blending, it's easier to do the blending. And it doesn't matter if I go a little bit weird with the stump either. This is really difficult. Let's do the pupil. Whatever I sort of draw here is gonna kind of look okay because it's like a cloud in the eye. Oh my gosh. You really need to concentrate when you're using your opposite hand. I love these Mars Black pencils because they're like a mixture of carbon and graphite, so it's not as shiny and it comes out really black, especially when you use the 8B. The one I'm using now is the 4B, but when you use the 8B it comes out really nice and black, especially if you haven't got any graphite underneath. It comes out so nice. These are really good pencils. I imagine with some practice that you could actually become quite decent a drawer with your left hand if you were right-handed, if you just like practiced every day and sort of got the sort of technique to use your left hand, but when you don't use it that often. I'm realising that I'm putting a lot of the motion from the pencil through my arm and not my wrist, whereas when I draw with this hand I use my wrist, but this hand is sort of staying like static, like some kind of like robot arm, and I'm just sort of using my elbow to move the pencil, so I need to become a little bit more fluid. But then when I'm fluid, it goes all over the place, so I'm going to give this a bit of a blend. I'm going to fill in the iris now as well. I think what's helping me here is the fact that I've got a blending stump. It's probably cheating using a blending stump and doing it that way, but I wanted to use my blending stumps and my graphite pencils and do a decent right-handed drawing with some graphite pencils for a change, so I decided to use that. If it's cheating, then tell me off, but I personally think it's okay. I think the texture, creating the texture with the eye and this left hand is going to be, it's going to come out like alright because the texture's like all over the place anyway, so I'm looking forward to doing that bit actually. I'm going to do that bit in a minute. It's just these outlines, just getting a nice smooth outline is really difficult when you're not used to using your opposite hand. My right hand doesn't really know what to do. It's just sitting here. It keeps picking up the pencils for the left hand, but it doesn't really know what it's doing. How long have I got left? 8 minutes. I got 8 minutes left of this torture. So we spent 20 minutes doing this. Okay. Okay. For a first attempt with the left hand, I would say that this is winning so far. So I need to add some like shading and all sorts of stuff here. So I'm just finding that turning the paper to get the angle is where I'm at, because I haven't got that sort of flexibility with the wrist, like I'm just using my elbow just to control the pencil. No, why can't I use this stump correctly? Why? I want to go side to side, not up and down hand. Go side to side. Thank you. Oh, the amount of concentration this is requiring is sort of killing me a little bit. And I'm getting cramp in my shoulder where I'm just trying to control the pencil too much. This was half an hour, was probably the worst idea I've ever had for the time limit for this challenge that I've sort of set myself. I think probably 10 minutes would have been fine. Even 20 would have just been like pushing it, but 30 minutes is a little bit like, yeah, I'm just ready to sort of put the pencil down and just go back in and work with my proper hand now. I just finished the rest of my right hand. Would that be okay? No. Okay, you don't want to put the graphite down with that one? Okay, that's fine, we'll use the small one. That's this small one, I just can't use it. Go the right way, go the right way. You can just see how awkward I'm holding my pencil. Oh. Right. Oh my god, no. Oh. I just ruined it. That's sort of detailed. Sort of. And then we need to add like all of these like feathers that come around here. Like all of that. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that to be done quite so suddenly. Okay, we're done. So I'm gonna, should I write left hand with my left hand? Probably should. So this is the left hand, let's write hand as well. Ooh. Oh, the left hand, written with my left hand. So let's go back to the right hand. And let's write on this one. Right hand. Okay, so this is the right hand one. I like this one. I'm pleased with the amount of like detail and everything. I'm pleased with the proportion of the eye and everything, apart from like this bit is maybe needs a little bit more shading there. This looks like it's dropping down a little bit, but I'm quite happy with the lights and the darks and everything. It's not too bad for a half an hour study. Could obviously do a lot better if I was given a larger amount of time, but that isn't bad. I quite like that. I'm quite proud of that for the half an hour. So compare that to the left hand. So you've got the right hand one and you've got the left hand one. Now I'm not too ashamed of this one. It's not too bad. I've like got some sort of shading. I managed to get like the shape right. All of the lines are sort of a bit like all over the place and a little bit jaggedy. But then I'm not used to drawing with my left hand, so I'm quite pleased with how that's come out. And I've got like all the shading and all the light areas. The actual like shape of the eye isn't quite, it's a bit too long. It needs to come out this way a little bit more. So yeah, bit of a struggle using the blending stumps and just generally using a pencil for shading and creating a sort of smooth outline. But all in all, I don't think that's a bad attempt. There's the right hand once more and the left hand. I'm quite pleased with those two. I really like that one, and I like this one as well. It isn't a bad attempt, I don't think. So yeah, that was my left hand versus right hand challenge, 30-minute challenge as well. Let me know if you guys have tried this, and let me know your results and what you found difficult when using your left hand or your opposite hand to what you usually write with. I'd love to know what you guys think of my attempt as well, whether you think it is a fail or whether you think it's okay and maybe with a little bit of practice I could become really good at drawing with my left hand. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This has been my second challenge on this channel and I really hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if there are any other challenges that you'd like me to complete. I've got a few lined up for a couple of Sundays, but let me know what kind of specific challenges you guys would like to see, if any. If you're new around here and you like this challenge video, then you're gonna love my tutorial videos, and I give art advice videos as well. Tutorial videos are on a Friday and art advice is on a Wednesday, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and tick that bell icon so you can get that great material as well. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this one. I really hope you did enjoy this challenge and I will see you in my next video. Bye!